All right, my friends, it's finally here. It is the new Pop! OS Cosmic Desktop, written from the Rust programming language. Let me say this real quick. When Ubuntu switched from the Unity desktop to GNOME in 2017, I found it very disappointing, and I'm sure many of you did also. And I knew one day this would come back to bite me. And sure enough, in 5 short years in 2022, I did an upgrade to Ubuntu. I had no sound. Reinstalled it. Still no sound. And in fact, in the sound menu, it said dummy output. How appropriate. But that's the past. Let's take a look at the future. So, this is brand new. This is an alpha. It's not made for production machines. I did have to install OBS Studio to record this. I did install Simple Screen Recorder. It does not work. So this is the default desktop here. All right, this is brand new to me as it is to you. It looks good. Let's take a look. So the first thing I like to test and do is to right click on the desktop and make some changes. As it stands now in this alpha configuration, there is no right mouse clicking functions. Very disappointing. However, this is pre-production operating system, so we'll let that slide. The top bar, same thing with the top bar, by the way. Right clicking doesn't do anything. All right, what do we have here? So we have here settings, lock screen, log out, shut down, suspend. Let's click settings to see what we have here. All right, I did change the appearance on the border here of the boxes to yellow, as you see, and you can go dark to light. Let me maximize this. I guess the dock at the bottom does not auto hide, but that's okay. All right, so we have accent colors. Again, I changed it to yellow. We have some more options here. Style round, slightly round or square. Active window hint size. Gaps around tiled window. Experimental settings. What's this? Oh, these are themes. I think I'll leave this the way it is for now. Lots to choose from. We have display. All right. Power and battery. Input devices, time and language, system accounts. All right. If I click escape, it doesn't do anything. All right. Clicking the Windows key gives me the drop-down search. So clicking escape doesn't do anything to escape. We'll click the X. Okay. So we were here. This is do not disturb my internet. All right, very good here. I'll put an input. Automatically tiled current workspace, floating tiled. Again, I'm not into customizations anymore with Linux for fear of breaking something. I did install VLC. Personally, I think VLC should be the default media player for both Linux and Windows, strictly an observation. Of course, I have OBS Studio. So far, the default colors and fonts are perfectly fine. Okay, the dock at the bottom works fine, but again, you can't right-click and do anything with this, at least not yet. Okay, time and date, that is the incorrect time. The correct time, as of now, it's not working, but that's okay. Applications. All right, library home. Again, Simple Screen Recorder did not work. Let's try the Cosmic App Store. And it looks like there is a slight delay. All right, nothing here it looks like. There we go. Okay. Again, this is an alpha. I wish it ran a little bit faster like the Chrome OS I was testing, but let's full screen this. Yeah, I like the default colors and fonts. It's perfectly fine. Explore, create, work, develop, learn, game, and so on. Okay. We click workspaces, and there's the workspaces 1 and 2. Very good. Let's get out of that. Okay. Cosmic App Store, Cosmic Files. Home, documents, downloads, and so on. Go to Home. Let's click View, List View. Okay. Works the way it should. Back to Applications. Cosmic Settings. Firmware Details. And nothing there. Okay, no big deal. Let's get out of that. Back to Applications, the Cosmic Terminal. This is what I use to update this and install Simple Screen Recorder and VLC. That worked perfectly fine. Firefox is installed by default. Alright. Down here, Library Home, Office. Thunderbird installed by default. Excellent. System. And install Pop! OS language support, the Popsicle USB flasher. Okay, clever. Okay, don't want to do that. Let's move on. Let's see, System, let's go to Utilities, Advanced Network Configuration, Cosmic Screenshot. Alright, capture and save to pictures. And the Cosmic Screenshot, save this to pictures. Very good. Okay, good enough. Let's see, what else do we have? Alright, nothing unusual here. And we can add a group. Name it. I'll just call this name. 1. Save. Okay, well, and here it is right here. Again, I wish I could right click and delete this, but the mouse functions are not implemented yet, it would seem. We can delete it that way, but I prefer mouse centric functions myself, which is why I love the Mate desktop and the Chromebook. Okay. Well, simple enough. What we have here, the search, workspaces, alright, the apps, of course Firefox, a little slow, but that's okay, file manager, keep in mind that I'm running this off a live USB stick, so I'm sure with the full install it would run much better. And there's Firefox. Let's try some tiling here. Alright, very good. Okay. Workspaces. Okay, very good. We can exit out of this. Click Workspaces again. Alright, so look, the look and feel of this I think is fine. Will this, once this is a final product, will this convince me to switch from Mate to this? It's too early to tell. Again, I'm a mouse-centric person, and right now I can't right-click and do anything. I like that type of a shortcut. Again, that's a personal preference. But I got to give the team a lot of credit for making this a polished system, which is an alpha. I think it looks great, and I'm sure with the full install it would run considerably faster. And is there anything else? I think at this point, I think I'll leave this the way it is. It's really up to you to decide if this is something that you can live with in the future. But it's nice to see something in development that, well, that's from scratch, making it their own. In this case, System 76 out of Denver, Colorado, I do believe. Really, for me, it looks like we can right-click here. Yeah. If I could get more mouse functionality on the desktop, as in right-clicking, you know, right-clicking, go to terminal, right-clicking, add a folder, right-clicking, rename a folder. That's what I'm looking for. Something similar to Mate. Keeping it simple. I'm a big fan of the KISS method. This isn't there yet, but I think eventually it will get there. But I think it looks fine. Again, this is just an alpha, not meant for everyday production. You can certainly test it like I did, and I think it's perfectly fine for testing. Overall, it looks very clean and polished. We'll see where the next phase of this takes us, but for now, I want those mouse functions, okay? And don't let me install extensions to make this work. Yes, enough of that. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Thank you the Pop! OS team for allowing this Windows user to have some fun. And I did have some fun testing this. Thanks again. Take care.